This here is the windshield mount, which is already stuck onto the vehicle's windshield, and you just simply take this and go slide that right in there, and you can turn it how you need it to be. Of course, you can turn it this way as well, lock it down. This is the suction cup, so it goes right up to the windshield nice and snug. You can reverse this and pull it off the little included tab right here. Take it out. Running the cable for your dash cam does not need to be very difficult. You just basically take it with the right angle adapter, run it straight up, pull the headliner down gently, and tuck it in there along the crease all the way over. You can go in here. If you pull this weather stripping back, it'll expose this little channel. You can run this straight down. For me, I'm going right here to the fuse panel, which is located right here. This here is the Rove R3. It's the Hardwire kit for the dash cam. Now, basically, this R3 kit has an output plug, which is a Type C, which is designed for this R2-Pro version, which I'm installing today. Make sure that you get the right kit that has this receptacle that plugs into your dash cam. Most currently uses Type C, so that's pretty much a standard almost. So make sure that that's a thing and you get the right Hardwire kit, because once you get the right Hardwire kit, man, I got to tell you, this kit is dynamite. Whoever came up with this system, he's a legend, because it's just great. I've been doing this forever, and I tell you, we never had kits like this. It's so easy too. So basically, you have this little hoogie. You have 3 wires, because this system has the ability to record when the key's on, when it's off, in parking mode, you know, just in off mode for parking mode, and just for when it's in a parking lot, to pick up stuff on the G sensor and security-minded people. Some people want to have that, plus when they're driving. It's just some people wanting to go turn the key on, and they turn the key off, it's off. They just want it to be the way it has to be. Even if you screw it up, this thing has a voltage sensor, which will protect it from overload and underload conditions. There's a little setting over here for parking light mode switch. It even tells the instructions, should you even lose the instructions. I mean, this thing is just so good. So you see you got 3 wires, which have bullet connectors, which are males, which mate into the appropriate bullet female connectors. So you take the male, plug it into the female, then you have all these different types of fuses, because not every car has the same kind of fuses, but chances are you're going to have one of these 4 if you're in America. So basically, you pull out one of the fuses, you insert this, you put the original fuse into the spot here, which is blank, and this one here is going to send the allotted amount of power to the receptacle for the dash cam. How simple is that? It does not get any simpler than that. And it's color to color, plug and play for ignition, constant. And then you have the black, which goes to chassis grounds, the metal in the vehicle. They even include a tester, so you can figure out which side is the supply power side and which is the fuse side when you're making your installation connections. The book is super helpful, plus they have a number you can call if you need to speak to a human being, which is great. I mean, what else can you ask for? These diagrams show you exactly how that all works, which fuse is what, and I'm going to show you in the car how that works. I mean, these illustrations are just dynamite. They're so unlike what you are accustomed to with so many of these lousy manufacturers these days. Love this. So right here is a fuse panel, which I pulled off from my vehicle. When you drop it down, this is pretty typical. When you look at the backside, it'll tell you what fuses is for what. And if you read the manual, which I definitely suggest you do, read the manual and get the appropriate circuit, which ones are going to be good targets to choose. You just pull them out, take out that fuse, whatever it was, put it in the blank piggy hole side, the fuse holder, plug in here, make a connection, and you're done. Here's a typical fuse box. This one here supplies 15 amps to the stereo system in this vehicle. I'm going to pull that out. So I'm going to pull that fuse out and I'm going to look at it. And you can see that. And all there is to it. Oh, hello, Mr. Bird. So you're going to match that up to the plug, which is identical to it in the kit, which this one here is. So this fuse I'm going to put into this empty receptacle right here. I'm going to plug this back into the vehicle. Like we push that back into the factory location. This here is protecting the circuit for the dash cam, and beneath it is the factory fuse for the vehicle. And that's it. Now here, with this female connector, you're going to connect it to the same color male receptacle from the adapter. Don't forget to give you this nice little test light you can use to verify your wires. Like on this one here, I have it connected. You can see it says 12.3 volts. That's a good connection. That's what you're looking for. It does not get much better than this, folks. So once your cables are ran, make sure you have your settings on the box itself connected properly. And if you are wiring it like I am, where it's going to record with the key on and off, and it's going to record at nighttime, if you follow the instructions right here, it says yellow is accessory and red will say battery, constant power. So that's how mine's going to go. So I have the female bullet to the male bullet of the appropriate adapter for my fuse tap. Same thing on my accessory lead here. And then this one here is going to chassis ground, which in this fuse box is right there. It's a metal tab right there. Most vehicles are going to have something like that. And that's where you're going to mount that. And then you can turn it on and test it. And ta-da, your installation is complete.